Okay, so all right, so I did put you in your pilot for tonight, and Holy Spirit is the co-pilot. Please, I would like for us to make use of the chat in the group. If you are active, can you drop something in the group? Can you drop an emoji? Can you drop something? Can you just drop something in the group? Let me know I'm not speaking to the air. Let me know you are here. Let me know you are here, and to confirm if you can hear me clearly. All right, drop something in the group. You can set the group on fire. You can do something. Just drop something in the group. All right, let's be interactive. Mm, 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 mm. What are the rest doing? Come on, just two persons. The rest, are you not with me? Are you not with me? Are you not with me? Please be with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Drop something in the group. So, just drop something. Just drop something. Drop something. All right, I'm waiting for the rest of you. Drop something. Yes, we are here to learn. We are here to push. We are here to push something tonight. Okay. The rest of you, I've not seen you. I've not seen you drop something. Okay. You are welcome. Miss Jennifer. You are welcome. Sir Felix. You are welcome. Andy, you are welcome. Joseph, you're welcome. Potential, you're welcome. Sir Emmanuel. All right, so I am your pilot for tonight, as I said earlier. Please, I would love for you to pay attention. Don't multitask. This is not the time to multitask, all right? Don't be doing two things, okay? Don't be doing just let your attention be here. Let your attention be here, all right? So please, we have as long as this is a 4 days class, and yeah, and it's an introductory class, so I will be a little bit fast because we have a lot of things to cover. But let's start with it. All right. So, if I may ask, can I hear someone someone tell us? Maybe let's use the chat box now. What is graphic design? I think that is the first thing we should know. This is graphic design class, right? So, what is graphic design? Let's start from there. Use the use the chat. What do you understand by graphic design? When you hear the word graphic, is it just pictures? What is your understanding of graphic design? What do you understand? Let's use the. Can I see people typing? What is graphic design? Nobody is typing. I don't know anything. Don't you know anything about graphic design? I know you are here to learn, but you've heard about it. You've heard people talk about it. What do you understand by graphic design? Now they're active, so shit. What is graphic design? What is graphic design? Oh yeah. Let me give room. I'm still using start to wait for some persons. That's why I'm doing this. What do you understand by the word graphic design? No, by the time you finish, you'll meet some client that will tell you it's not just to put picture here and put text. What is graphic design? Sometimes you need to let your client know what they are talking about. Okay, so what is graphic design? No, not this sharp. Drop something, Eat me. Indians are singing and descending, singing glory, glory. Join holy, holy is the Lord. All right, so potential so graphic design can be seen as a pictorial representation of ideas, information, etc., using shapes, color, and images. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, that is very good. That is very good. That is very good. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Let me see from one or two persons. One or two more persons. Please, you have to be active here. I may give award. I may give something to the most active person here. Should I say I will give something? Maybe you'll get maybe cash, maybe access to the maybe to the master class, free access to the most active person, the most interactive person. So don't dull yourself. Don't dull yourself. Let them know you are here. All right. Let us know you are here. All right. And this graphic design is the art and practice of creating visual content to communicate message and express idea. All right. That is cool. That is cool. All right. I can see someone else is typing. Let me take this last one. Then we continue with fire on tonight. So is the art. I love that word, art and practice of creating visual content to communicate messages and express idea. All right, let me have one more. Then we move. La 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 la. All right, so Ima said it can be said to be a visual content which is used to communicate ideas. Okay. All right. So shall we now? All right. So we have all spoken well. Like one of the things I will point out from what we said, it's all about visual representation. Okay. So that's very nice. That's very nice. That is very nice. It's all about visual representation. One potential say using it may be shape, it may be anything, but all that matter is a visual representation. And most importantly, somebody dropped something. He said, communicate. Yes, let me start now. If your design cannot communicate, you have no design. Yes, no matter, irrespective of the pictorial representation of ideas, information, etc., using shapes, color, or images. These are the basic things we use in graphic design, but the emphasis communicate is very important. It must be able to communicate something. It must be able to communicate sense to the person seeing it. So you see many graphics, and your design it's either communicates positive or negatively. Yes. Have you seen some design? I will drop some design here. The one some I start when I designed when I started out. It communicates, but the communication was poor. Just like some of us are very bad in English. We are communicating, but our communication, there's some speech you hear that will sweep you off your feet. So the number one thing is that your design must be able to communicate, and what is communicating is very important. Is it positive or negative? So what is graphic design? And graphic design is the art and practice of visually communicating ideas and messages using elements like image, typography, that is font, color, and layout. And it's a combination of creativity and communication, combining creative how would I say, creative ideas to say something. To say something. A a design is a speaker. It says something. When you see a design, you don't need somebody talking about, tell you this is what I thought, this is what they are doing. From everything, when you look through a design, let me start using picture now. Okay. This is one of the, I designed this flyer today. Let me use this. You will love it. You will love it. All right, I make this design today. Slow, the network is bad. All right, I made this network and this this design today. When you see this design, they don't need someone to tell you that this woman is celebrating a birthday. Do you understand? They don't need to come and see this woman, she's celebrating. The design communicates what? Something. The first thing you will see is the image. Oh, the image will attract you. Okay, this is communicating sense. All right. Then you will now the image attract you. Then you look at what else. What about this woman? At the top, you now say happy birthday. You don't need to be told. So your design should be able to communicate effectively. That's number one principle of design, that your design is able to communicate effective communication. I don't want to show you some bad design that I've done, but I will show you, sir. Like, have you seen the program they want to do and you see the designer in a car with the way they fly, the way the graphic design, the flyer is, this the program not make sense. That's communication, bad communication. So you must be able to communicate something. And what are you using in your communication? The element, images, it can be typography. Images in the sense that, okay, you have seen some, maybe you see a flyer. I think I saw one of recent. The program is talking about, what is it? Okay, it was a guy that met me. He asked me to check through the design he made. Then I look at the imagery, the silhouette at the background. It's has nothing relating with the topic. I just see chain, just scatter everywhere. Like, and the topic, do you understand? The image must communicate value. This is what it represents. Every single element you are using in a design, for it to be effective, it must communicate value. I would like somebody to be putting down points in the group. It must communicate value. If you are using a chain, why are you using chain? Why are you using chain? If if you put broom in your design, why is the broom there? It must there's something it should represent. All right, it's about communication, but visual communication. So we have many areas of graphic design. This is an introductory class. Now let's talk about the mindset you should have if you want to be an effective graphic designer. Number one, you must know that you are a creator. Know this. You must know that you are a creator. That means, like a god, you can create any and everything. You should know that what you are a creator. Number two, that means the fact that you are a creator, that means you have the mind of God. God is the first, should I say designer? Yes. Because he's the first creator. He created things. And the scripture, if you look at Genesis, you say, and he saw. Can you see how visual communication now? And he saw that what he created was good. So you must understand you are a co-creator with God. If you will be effective in the graphic design skill, you will treat it as what? As you must see yourself as a creator, that what you are doing, you are not just doing, you are creating value. Are we together? Number two, now you must understand that the reason if you are a creator, that means you have a spirit in you. You have a spirit. There are many ways to inspiration for a design, but most importantly, I will still go there, but most importantly, you must understand that because you are a God, you have the spirit of God in you, and it should be your number one source of inspiration. So you see Job 30. I'm sorry, I will preach. Sorry, you are talking about the mindset you should have as a designer. All right. Job 32, and they say, for there's a spirit in the man, and the spirit is the spirit of God, and he giveth him understanding. Okay, there are some design. Some of you that will take this journey serious. There are some design you want to make. You will have to go and sleep. You have to go and pray first. Holy Spirit, just help me. Remember, there was a design I was given. That was 2 weeks back. Like, I racked my head. I sought for inspiration from other people's design. Everything I was designing was not just make sense. I just have to drop it. I spent about complete 1 week on that design until I just have to pray, playing sound. This how serious it can be. So you must know that your first source of inspiration as a design is the spirit within you. Yes, is the spirit within you. You must learn to trust that spirit within you. And it happens that when the process is always look awkward, it doesn't always look like the end. Like when the design I sent to the group. If I show you the first thing I was designing, it wasn't making sense to me. But I was just following the leading. So you must understand that the spirit inside you is responsible for anything, any good thing you are going to produce. you are going to produce. So as a designer, secondly and thirdly, now knowing fully whether you are God, you are a creator, then you have the spirit of God in you. You must have the creator mindset. If you don't have the creator mindset, you cannot create. In the sense that many of you, for instance, now if I drop a prompt now, and some of you just reading the prompt, your brain will just go blank. That is not a creator mindset. A creator mindset does not see anything impossible. You see possibility even in the things that look impossible. Yes, he sees possibility even in the things that what looks impossible. So you must have that creator mindset. A creator mindset is one that sees what possibility, that I can do all things. Okay, nothing. You don't see anything difficult. You see difficulties as a stepping stone to becoming better. To becoming better. Are you following me? Are you following me? So you must have the creator mindset that you can and you will create. Don't see a prompt like we will do in this design. I'm going to be dropping some prompts. I will start with live design. I will show how we design birthday flyers, brand flyers. Then a day will come, I will give you a prompt. Some of you will read and read. Like, there was a challenge I dropped. I joined the challenge and they dropped prompt for us. Oh my God, it was something else. Like, for a whole day, from morning till night, I was thinking how I go start. I used all the sources I could use to get inspiration. Nothing. So you must have the creator mindset. Creator mindset that nothing scares you. You have the ability within you. Why? Because you have the spirit in you that you can what? You are a co-creator with God. So when you have this understanding, your inspiration flows from within you. Behind every beautiful design you see, that communicate effective value, is a one that have what? A creator's mindset. So now let's go. Now, this is an introductory class. I will not be going very deep. I will soon be sharing my screen now because we are doing introduction to what is it called? Graphic design. So I said graphic design is what? Is the art and practice of visually communicating ideas and messages using elements like images. Just like I drop this picture here now. Images. Look at the image, the woman's image. The first thing you will see in this design is not the write-up. You can go back and check. The first thing that will attract you is her image. And her image does not look like someone that is crying. It communicates happiness, joy. So I'm going to be showing you how we are going to be doing all these things. Then number two, we talk about what is also using elements like images, typography, fonts. Now, we have one of the greatest issues we have as a designer is not having the right font choice. You can have a very good imagery, but if you don't have the right choice of picking fonts, your design will still look awkward. I will show you some designs. I will show you some design. Let me share my screen let me share my screen. If you are together, type in the group, I'm a co-creator with God. Type in the group, I'm a co-creator with God. Let me have it. I want to share my screen now. You will never be the same. Touch your grace. Life is changed. All right. Can you see my screen now? Please confirm that I can see my screen. Whoa. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? I want to go to my gallery now. Let me look for one design that speak about font. Wrong choice of font. How your font can affect. Please let someone someone should unmute his or her mic and confirm that I can see my screen. Oh yeah, now someone should unmute his or her mic and confirm that you can see my screen.
I can see the screen.
Huh?
I can see the screen.
All right. So let me look for one design. I wish I would see one of those awkward design I made sometimes back. Please don't see my babes picture. You are only permitted to see graphic design. Anytime you see any woman picture, just shut your eye. Close your eyes. Oh, where are these designs now? I actually saved some for the purpose of this class. There was a contract I was supposed to get, and I said, hey, thank God I see it. Let me send it to the group. All right. Look at this design. Let's go back to communication now. If you see this kind of design, you go like attend the crusade. Not lie. If you see this kind of design, will you like to attend the crusade? Huh? Will you like to attend the crusade? So can you see what we're talking about now? Communication. The team, even we have wrong spellings there. Many things is just wrong with the design. Wrong spelling, wrong no alignment, wrong font. Now let's talk about font. Look at the font. If a professional design should not use more than 3 fonts, a professional design should not use more than 3 fonts. At most 2. Most times okay, let me use this one. Where is the birthday flyer? I use 2 fonts in this design. Lola, the one that controls Lola, is 1 font. Lola and Tunde 1 font. That is then the number 3 is the same font with that Lola. Then with happy birthday, every other thing you see there, they are the same font. A good design should not have more. It's no font combat. It's not font combat. So the font should be able to communicate value. Then that is the typography we're talking about. Then colors. If you will be a good designer, you must understand the color psychology. You can't be designing about love and you are using black. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You must understand color psychology. Let's look at this design again. I go use design today. I go use them because the person who made this design actually reached out to me first. Let me cast the person. Thank God it's not here. So the person actually reached out to me that he want a design, and okay, you have been seeing my design. Thank God he even appreciated my work first. Then he asks how much is this thing. Okay, being friends, I charge them just bring 5K since we are friends, just 5K. He say he will get back to me. Me understand that type of statement. He will get back to that. The following in 3 days time, I see poster online. I laugh. So color. You must understand what color means. You can't be designing about for a lady. You want to design a lady's birthday. You are using black. Abamana. You know ladies don't like black. You don't. When you want to design for a lady, you think of pink. Ladies, you are here now. You know what you like. Pink. I don't know your colors though, but you know that maybe peach, purple. You know. You can't be designing for a real estate and you are using which color now? You are using. I don't even like. You must understand how color, the psychology of color, that Everything you are doing should be aligning. The colors should align with the theme, should align with what you are, the information you are trying to pass out. Hello, am I together? Are we together? Then we have layout. We have different arrangement like this layout. Now I'll see you this picture. In graphic design, we have 4 types of layout. Sorry, oh god, I wish I can do this. Let me. Can you see my screen? Can you see what I'm projecting? Can you see what I'm projecting? Please, someone should unmute the mic and let me know. Can you see my gallery? Hello, can you see my gallery?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so so as I was saying, let me go back and project. So we have 4 type of layout. Like the image I said, we have T1, we have T2, we have T3, we have T4. Or let me use the layman English now. We have center alignment, we have left alignment, we have right alignment, and we have middle alignment. Middle alignment. Now look at this image I posted. This crusade. The layout was poor. It is just too poor that it can't be reckoned with. Look at the crusade. Is competing space with the logo and the edge of the flyer. Look at where the church name is. Look at where the logo is. Look at just as if there's social distancing between the church name and the logo. They are doing social distancing. Look at just. Do you understand what I'm talking about? The layout. So if it will be done, there should be. If you want to do a central alignment, let everything be at the center. If you want the image to be, let me look for one design that we explain all this. Okay, this and that design I made today. Let me send this to the group. All right, now, so you will see in this image, in this design, at the gadget is at the right hand side. I think that is called the T3 alignment layout. Are we together? All the right up, they are all on one side. You will not see a location at the center. You will see name of this thing, different place. Do you understand? You will not go and see we offer this and blah at the center. So the layout, you must understand how it works. It's not just to put add picture. It always gets me angry when some clients come to me and you call price for them. I will say, not be just to put picture, not be just to do this. It's very annoying. You must understand how this thing works. Let me look for an image. There's a design I made sometimes. Okay, I saw one of my design. I made this last year. Don't laugh, but it's still fine, sha. I made this design last year. Okay, the image is at the center. That is right. But look at the right up now. Look at the accent communication. I have center. The name is in the center. The join us today is in the center. See, look at where everything is just scattered and shattered. It does not communicate accurate value. Though I was proud of it then. Yes, I was still a learner. Yes, I'm still a learner, but I was a complete novice then. So you must understand how the layout works. You don't just put it there because you think say it's sweet. It looks good there. Is it following the design principle? Then the next thing we'll look at, I want to move into Pixllab now. All right. So I talked about layout. Now let's go back to color. There's something I forgot to say. There's something we call contrast in design. Contrast. Let me pick on that picture and that image. Contrast is how will I explain it now? Is still more of the visual representation. Like, okay, for instance, imagine let's go to Pixllab. So it will be easy to explain contrast there. Let me use my Pixllab now. I don't say you should go to Pixllab. But just all you have to do for me is to confirm that you can see my screen. Can someone confirm that? Close your eyes. All right, let me save this. Let me save this. All right, this is my Pixllab now. Can you see my Pixllab? Can someone unmute the mic and talk, please? I don't want to be going back and forth.
Yes.
Eh? Eh?
Yes.
All right. So
Yes, we
now
can see your Pixllab.
let's talk about contract. It's still about it. Now, first thing first.
We can see your Pixllabs.
All right, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't want to be entering Telegram. That's why I'm asking someone to unmute the mic. Now, every great design you see always start from this interface. You must understand this. Now, let's talk about contrast. Imagine I want to design a flyer and I'm using black as a background and I want to put an image and don't worry, I will come back and explain all the tools we have here. Let's talk about contrast first. And I make the color of the image. Maybe make it like this. You will notice that it's very difficult to see the shape I put now. Am I right? It is very difficult. Why? There is no contrast. But now imagine I use yellow. From far, you know that what there's a rectangle. Are we together? So this is contrast. Another contrast you should if you want to understand contrast, imagine this background is white. Then I want to put this shape, and I'm using very light purple. Sorry, very light white and yellow. I painted my yellow. I've still come and explain all these things to you. And this is my yellow, imagine. So you see somebody write something on this white background like this. Let me just type anything. Okay, let me type my name, Enoch. Then if it's like this, if the color is like this, it's visible, right? But if I change the color to this, Abba, some of us are taking Gary, we cannot see this thing now. Please be dropping something in the group so that we know we are together. Some of us are taking Gary, we stress ourselves to see what you are doing. So contrast, you must understand color. It has to do with color, more of color combinations. All right. It's not every time blue and black will do. And if it's going, how are you placing it? How are you placing it? Please, someone's mic is on. If you are just joining the group, please mute your mic, please, to avoid distraction. Okay, so contrast. This color, you must understand how color works. Don't just say it's color, just drop color anyhow. Okay, let me look for one design that speak more of contrast. Some of you will see my gallery today. Oh, don't come and see my babe. Oh. Okay, this is the life of a graphic designer. It's designed for my gallery. All right, let me use this picture. Can you see this picture? Can you see this picture? This graphic design bootcamp. Can you see it?
Yes.
All right. So now layout. From what I'm
Yes.
saying, you understand layout here. Look at all the writing. They are all aligned. You will not see one coming to the passing one. I will come and use Pixllab to explain this now. Now you look at the contrast. Everything. How many? Now, if I may ask, okay, let me ask a question now. How many color is used in this design? Let me post it in the group. Let's catch some people that Gary have affected their eye here. Let's catch some people. Where is that design? How many color? do they use in this design? Some people will say 5. Where's the design now? Oh shit. All my life you have been faithful. Where design come dey now? All right. Now, everybody, how many color were used in this design? This is where we understand contrast. How many colors were used? How many colors? Drop your opinion. Check on well. But if you take Gary, please don't stress yourself. If you take Gary this evening, don't stress yourself. You will still not get it. How many colors were used in this design? Nobody's typing. How many colors? Okay, 3. Okay, let's have it. Oh yeah now. Drop it. Somebody I know that took Gary this night is typing. Okay, blue, yellow, and black. Okay, somebody say 4. Sir Kenneth 4. All right, let's have it. 4. Jennifer 4. All right, I'm waiting. Yeah, I talk. Some people take Gary this night. 5 colors. Chibo. Like why you see 5 colors? Okay, Wesha, now your eyes, sha. All right. Now let me see. Just like font principle, the same is applied to colors. You don't use more than 4. Sorry, 2. Why you delete them, guy? That is your opinion. All right. You don't use in a professional design. Go and look around. You don't see more than at most 3 designs and colors in a professional design. I will use Pixllab to explain what it means. When we talk about this is an introductory class, I cannot go deep. All right, I can't go deep. You don't use more than 3 colors for a design. Like this design, what if I tell you only 3? No, yes, 3 colors were used. Yes, that is yellow, white, and blue. There's no black there. Let's go to Pixllab and explain it. There's no black. Yes. She said, really? There's no black there. That thing you are looking like black is not black. It's the tinted blue. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It's the tinted blue. Hello, are we together? Who is with me on this? Have all of us are taking Gary? Are we together? So only 3 colors were used. So you see some design, you will see 5 colors. Like that guy will type 5. Thank God say it later. It's unprofessional to use. Yes, it looks like black. Now let's go to Pixllab. All right, let's explain Pixllab now. All right, so as I said, every big design, every great design you see, it always starts like this. Sorry, the version of my Pixllab is yours, but it's not the version that matter. It's the understanding of it that matter. Can you see my screen now? Okay. So Now let me explain the interface. Sorry, let me explain the interface. The interface we have here. All right, so when you open your Pixllab, you will see something. Let's start from here. This cycle stuff you are seeing here. These are just shapes and sizes. Okay. Then this A is text. To add text, when you click on this, you can your plus minus. Then to add your text, click whatever you've typed. Then to delete, this for copy. Then this one to move it to the front or back. This one back. This one, this with positioning. It works with positioning of whatever your image or text or whatever. Then this one, this with centralizing to the left or to the right or to the center to the understand that. Then size, you can either use it this way or you do it this way. All right. Then we also have padding. So sometimes you will do some tests and it will cut out to give space to the edge. All right, that's what that one works for. Then we have color. Now let's come to color. Now this is what brought me here. Now let me use a shape. Okay, let me use a shape. So click shape. Now I don't want to explain all this. This one to add maybe shadow effects, blah blah blah. Then this one to import. If you want to bring in image, you can use this. You can use this, or you can use this plus sign. Then you click on that plus sign. Then from gallery, your image can come from there. Then this draw, you can see what is there to draw. You want to draw something. All these are the two we have in design. Then we also have now shape. I don't want to go to the bezier and arrow. That one is for it's for professionals. Those of you that may want to continue with me. All right. So now let's use this shape. Now in this shape, you can, when you click on this small space here, you will see other shapes you want to pick. All right, but let's deal with the square. Now you under you see radius. Are we together? Let me be sure we are together, please. All right, you will see radius. So this affects the edge of the shape. All right, do you see? You are seeing how it's doing, right? Then we have opacity. You know what it means? That to reduce the image or blah blah blah. Then we also have, if you come down, we have stroke. You can increase it to make it visible. Let me put a color. Right, this is our stroke. Then this opacity is for the stroke opacity. All right, imagine. Okay, look at it. If you want to reduce the stroke opacity, I can use this. Okay, then we also, if you come down, there's still something here. This one is for the round edge. Look at the difference, right? Then this will have a sharp edge. All right, then we now have to blur the radius. Can you see what I'm doing here now? If you want to blur the radius, you use this tool here. Now let's go to color. Okay. Let me use this image now to explain color. Where's our color? Now, when you click on your color, this is the first thing you see. Now, if you click on that this plus sign, it will bring you here. Let me explain what I said the other time here. This is blue, right? Are we together? This is the normal blue. In colors, that we have and we have tint. Can I remember now? We have tint. I can't remember. Let me explain it. Okay, this is normal color now. This is how it is. If I'm using this, can you see what I'm doing? Is this still blue? Yes, it is. It's still under blue. Okay. Then now think. Now those of you that think that thing was black, can you see where it's leading us to now? Is it really black? It's not. It's not black at all. So all these are still under blue. Now this work, this one is to reduce opacity of a color. To reduce the opacity of a color. All right. Maybe I want to just make it faint. You can see the effect it gives them. Then one thing you can know about color, we have gradient here. We have gradients. If you want two color, I would this one you will need it very well in manipulation. So this, if I want to have two color on the background, I can say make this one red. Okay. Let me make the up. Can we see that? This is gradient. I know many of you know all this already. Then so you can manipulate as much as you like. If you want it to be something more better than this, maybe let's make this more darker. Let's make this dark. Let's make this a little bit. You can add as much as you like. Then let's make this completely light. Do we get? Then just any way you want it, anyhow you want it. Let's make this. And that's what I'm doing here. So you can change it position. All right. So things like this, these are the color to the color wheel and the color tools we have. Okay. If you're understanding to this point, say yes, uncle. Write yes, uncle in the group. If you understood to this point, write yes, uncle. I said write yes, uncle. You're writing yes, sir. Now soon as they feel like that. All right. So let's go back now. Can we design now? Let's move to color manipulation. Sorry, background manipulation. I think these are some of the things. Let me check the flyer again. Let's check the flyer. So the course outline, I've explained the mindset, then design foundation. All right, now how do you source for inspiration as a designer? Okay, I cannot tell you everything. There are some big tools I cannot tell you. Like I can't just give you on a platter of gold. I know I'm a cheerful giver, but I cannot just give you on a on a platter of gold. Okay, so how do you source for inspiration? You want to design a flyer. Let's say you want to design an academic flyer. How do you source for inspiration? We have tools you use. We have number one, you can use Pinterest. Sorry, pardon my English. Let me type it. We have Pinterest. You can use Pinterest and you can also use Instagram. Okay. Now, how do you make use of these two? Let's go there. Can you see my screen? Someone should mute and let me know. Pinterest. This is the tool. Can you hear me? Are we still here? All right. So how do you use Pinterest to source for inspiration? For instance, maybe I want to design a birthday flyer. I can come, okay. I will type birthday birthday flyer design. Pinterest will give you thousands and thousands of birthday designs. Now, mind you, this is a mistake many people do. You will meet some crazy clients. They don't come Pinterest before you. They will have come to Pinterest and search, and you will design for them. They will not say, I've seen something similar on Pinterest. Now, you have some understanding. You are using it to source inspiration. Every design you see is a combination of other design. Yes, there are some that come out originate, yes, but every design you see, the Bible say a little here and a little there, and that's what they do. So when you are going to Pinterest, you are not going to copy. If you want to be creative, if you want to be very creative as a designer, don't copy designs. Your creativity will not be sharpened. Know this. I used to be in that shoe, and it's very difficult to copy a designer to design by yourself. It's very difficult, and at the end of the day, it always ends in depression or dissatisfaction. Are we together? So you go to Pinterest, you want to design a birthday flyer for maybe for a lady. Look at this one. You are picking concept from them. The image, the way they position it, the image you have, if it's a reasonable position image, okay. I love the way they position this image. You have the only thing you will steal from this image. Let me say steal now. Is this image, the way they position is centralized, right? Now you go to another design. Okay, you keep checking. Okay, look at this one. The way they write best wishes, I love it. You have steal from this one too. Do you understand? Then you go to another design. Maybe now you like this one. Look at the background manipulation. You love the way they manipulate the background. You steal this one. Before you know, at the end of the day, you will design a new flyer. So nobody will say you copy. Nobody will say I've seen this type in Pinterest. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you understand what I just said about how to source inspiration as a designer, type yes, uncle. Mind you are not going to steal design. No, you are not going to steal. You are going to. It's called inspiration. Inspiration. You are sourcing inspiration. Then you can also use you can also use Instagram. Where's my Instagram? Okay. Instagram is a very crazy place to get premium design. Look at just imagine this. Just imagine the design on my screen like this. Just imagine the manipulation and everything. But these are for people that are high in the design world. So you type. Okay, you can type premium birthday flyer design. Can you see? Can you see what is bringing? So the same thing I showed you. You look at the image, how they position it. If the one you like, okay, I will use my image like this. Look at the text arrangement. This is how to source for inspiration as a designer. This is how we source for inspiration. Okay? You are not going to steal. I repeat, don't go and copy design. Don't go and copy design. Now let's go to Pixllab. Background manipulation. Let's do that one sharp. I still have time. All right. I still have enough time. We have 4 days for this class. I will stress you a little bit so that we can cover what we need to cover. And I'm giving you an assignment this night. You are designing a simple flyer, and I'll give you an assignment this night. Okay. Now, let me set the size of my shape, of my background, my pixel image size. So if you look at this place, you see we have many sizes. We have custom, we have square, we have profile picture square, we have YouTube channel banner, we have YouTube thumbnail, and we are as so. It's good to know the best size to use. Most of the time, I always use 1,800, 1,500 by 1,800. That is, if it's not going to be printed. You can still be printed though, but there are some designs that require that you know the right sizes to use. Okay, so this It's my background. Now, background manipulation, the tools you need for background manipulation. Let me turn this to more visible color. Let's say blue. All right, now I want to put some imagery at the back in this background. There are two ways I'm going to show us now. Two basic ways. Basic way. Remember, we are doing introduction. Two basic. You go to your, sorry, you import the image you want to be at the background. You want the image you want it to be at the background. Let me look for an image. All right, let me use this maybe. So I want this to be at the background, complete background. So what I will do is centralize it, then go to my opacity. Can you see that? It's in my background. Okay, but this is a very basic way. You can use it anytime you are designing though. So you use your opacity to put that at the background. Now another example to put image to manipulate your background. Let me divide that. No, you use a shape in this aspect. Maybe you don't want the image to be on at the whole background. For instance, I want an image to be at the side here. I'll put my shape. Please, if at any point you're not hearing me, someone should unmute the mic and let me know. Oh shit. All right, so can you hear me? Jennifer, you said network is bad. Okay. All right, don't worry, it's recorded. I will drop the video. But keep trying. All right, so now back to Pixllab. I want this image, the image I want to manipulate, I want to be on one side. So I'll bring my shape, then go to gradient. I will together, go to gradient, then click on it. Now, if it's going to down, this now is up and down. If I want okay, I will change this since I'm using vertical representation now. I want this side to disappear. So I will click on this place, then reduce the opacity. Can you see this place? This place is no longer available. Then this place, change it to the color, exact color of the main background you have, which is blue. Can you see this now? If you then click OK. Now you will now go to your texture, select the image you want. Which image should I use now? You will never be the same. Okay, let me use this. Now the shape, the size must be the same thing with that shape. So let's use it this way. Can you see? Can you see what it is? Then you can reduce the opacity. That will not be very obvious. Can you see what is here now? That is for the left and the sides positioning. You can do the same for this side. Now, if you want to do it horizontal, it's still the same process, but let me delete the image. You go to your shape. Now you want it to be what is it called? Horizontal, right? So you make it to the size you want it. Now you go to your gradient again. You change it. Now this one is not in vertical. You change it to this. Now make sure the down part is not visible. I will show. Okay, let me make it visible so that you understand why I said the down part should be invisible. You reduce the opacity. If I make it visible, and maybe I now make this place, and I make this place invisible, see what will happen. You see, this line will be there. Do you understand? So You make sure that the one that will be visible, that will be outside, you make it what you reduce the opacity. So this place now, you reduce the opacity because that's where will be down. Then where will be up, to increase the opacity to blue, to the full. So we have this. Why is the blue looking? So we have this. Then you can bring the image, your texture, import image. Let's look for an image. We can use. Let me use any of these. Remember, it's horizontal, so you have to set it. That's why the shape here. If you set it like this, it will stress you. Let me do that. You understand why you have to set it. Look at this. It's double. Can you see it? Though you can correct it here. You can use the scale to correct it. But let's not do that. Let's go back. The texture. Where is that thing again? Right. So it's horizontal, right? You set it to be horizontal. Now you can have this. This is how the basic way to manipulate your background. If you understand this part, type yes, uncle. If you understood this part, type yes, uncle. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah. All right, so what next? All right, let's make a quick design. So this design I'm going to do is going to explain everything, and that's where we'll round up tonight. It's going to explain everything I've spoken from the beginning: image arrangements, color, understanding color, and what else, font, and everything, and manipulation. So what should we design? Somebody should give me a suggestion. What should we design? Someone should suggest for us. Let's design something. Mind you, whatever I design, you are going to replicate it this night. So before you choose, make sure you think calm. Hey, some Tochuku, you say you understand small, uncle. Don't worry. I will drop the video, but it will be on my YouTube channel. All right, let's keep dropping it. What should we design? Somebody say birthday flyer. Somebody say church flyer. Let's drop it. The highest request is what we'll go for. Highest request, we'll go for it. Nobody else is typing. We can design too. So somebody must win. Oh yeah, now the rest of you, what should we design? A birthday flyer, a business flyer, a church flyer, a wedding card. Anybody ready to get married here? We can design your wedding card this night. From this, I'm going to show you image, how to edit your image. A good image makes a design stand out. Yes. Remember, there's a flyer I designed some weeks back, and it was a snapped frame they sent for me. I mean, that frame, they don't snap them since 1990, 1980, like that. It don't old. So they don't send the frame for me. They send the one they snap with phone. They snap the frame and send to me. And they want me to design a premium design with it. We are still the same. Church flyer, birthday flyer. I'm seeing two. The rest of you, what's going on? What should we design? I know some of you are multitasking. You are not even here. You just on your this thing, you come out. God is watching you. Birthday flyer, church flyer. Well, seriously, God is watching. Now free class now. I should choose one. All right, let's design a birthday flyer, right? Or no, let's design church flyer. Let's design a church flyer. Now, I'm going to show you a tool that you're going to be using now to source for inspiration. You are going to use AI. Birthday. I don't say birthdays of the devil. Okay, let's go for birthday. Some people are even disturbing me. That reminds me. Somebody chatted me up today that I should do this class sharp, so that he will design his birthday flyer, and the person is not on the call. Can you see? Can you see live? Can you see live? So, all right, let's design a birthday flyer. Now, I mentioned something. Another tool you are going to get familiar with, though it's very difficult if you have problem with English. I'm sorry, but if you have problem with English, you can use AI. AI is for the smart people. AI will give you what you ask him. Yes, but if as a good designer, you must understand AI. You must know how it works. It will help you. For instance, if I want to design, maybe I was given a prompt to design a church flyer with the theme "My enemy died by fire." I will go to AI. Okay, I was given a church flyer design a design with the theme "My enemy died by fire." Give me a guide on how to design it. AI will give you everything you need to know, from the type of color you need to use, the imagery that should be at the background. Like, do you get? That is, it will help you, and you must understand this. All right, now let's design a birthday flyer. On the one condition, somebody should drop a picture on the group. Is that picture you're going to use to design birthday flyer? I will use that picture to show us how to edit picture before designing. It's very important. If you don't have a sharp picture for your design, it's just waste of time. You still have a poor design. Somebody should drop a picture. I'm waiting. Or should we use AI generated picture? Okay, let's go to AI, chat GPT. Let me just use the opportunity to show us how it works. Where's my chat GPT? Okay. AI is friendly. You see what I will do now. Though network, because the way I'm seeing network is very bad. All right. So, you know my picture now. You know me now. I'm speaking with AI. Okay. Give me a very sharp picture of myself. I want to myself as a king. I want to use it for birthday flyer design. Can you see what the AI is giving? Now it's asking me that it does this understanding prompt to create a sharp and personalized picture of you as a king of for your birthday flyer. I will need a clear picture of yourself. Please upload an image where your face is clearly visible, ideally looking straight or slightly angled. The lighting is good, not too dark or blurry. You are not wearing anything that covers your face. Once you send that in, I will generate a royal portrait of you in a king's outfit, crown, robe. Do you see? Now let's go and upload picture. Let's share a get picture like this. Share a get picture. Let me look for one of my picture. Angels ascending and descending, singing holy, holy. All right, let's use this. Send. I will tell him to use this. Use this picture. All right, it's generating. It will take time. Let's chat small. Let's chat. So if you know you are not lost, say I'm not lost. Type in the group, I'm not lost. If you know you are not lost, and if you know you are enjoying it, say I'm enjoying it. Okay. So network, your phone RAM matters when you are using AI. Some of us are using Cope handsets. You understand what I'm talking about now? So it will take time, and network also have effects. Now, if you are using free AI, you can't generate more than 2 pictures per day. If you have generate 2 pictures now, after 24 hours, before it can generate another picture for me. But if you have money, you can do the pro version. That one you can generate as many pictures as you want. Some of that will do good here. Some of you did this group, we don't even type. I'm watching you, and God is watching you. Don't be an introvert. Learn to liaise with people. This is one of the key you need as a graphic designer. Learn to liaise with people. Learn to communicate with people. Let them know you are present somewhere. Introvert, not the PB. You broke. You are still introvert. You are still doing introvert. Let's leave this matter. So let's wait for our AI to generate me as a king. Anyway, Jesus. Don't want to start afresh. All right, it's still generating. Let's see the king dimension of me. Yeah, it takes time, so let's be patient. Let's be patient. I pray man no shot for waiting and go see today. Oh, oh, butterflies in the belly. Obi na mo. Ineme obi na so. Obi na mo. Come on, MTN network. So network can be a very big factor when it comes to generating an image. Come on now. Man, I prevent my buy better phone. So can you see? I forget to say this. Silver, success is not for everybody. Not this and not peace. We have over 100 people who joined the free class. Look at how many of us are here. Everybody that has joined this night is never up to 20. So when you see some people are not successful in life, don't blame them. Don't blame their village people. I didn't cause them. Blame them. Free class, you are not paying money. Pay money, you don't get. The one way you don't go pay, you still not go attend. Come on. So success is not for everybody, but it's for anybody. You too do. So you can keep thinking about what we discussed till the image is ready. As I said, the good image is will give you inspiration. Like that birthday flyer designed today. Like, as I saw the picture, there was a joy that just leaped in my heart. Oh my God. There was a joy that just leaped in my heart. I was like, wow, inspiration was flowing like water. It was just gushing out. But if they give you blurry picture, no, I will give you one. After I show you how to edit picture, you will look at it and design. All your inspiration will just die since taking more than expected. So I'm still gonna show you one. I want us to close at most by 10. At most by 10. Because I have some other things I need to meet up with. I don't know why network is doing this tonight. Okay. So graphic design is not hard though. Remove that thing for your mind. It's not difficult. So like okay, I made 3 designs today and everything were done within. It's not up to 2 hours. It's not up to 2 hours. It's not difficult. As long as you know the right thing to do. Just like the exam. Now person wey know wetin go write, na im dey submit last. But you wey know wetin you go write, you don't go take your time. Okay. Odogu. See me now. Who dey breathe? Oh my God. Can you see what AI did? Like, can you see the picture? I gave him a prompt. And he enthroned me. So now let's go to design now. So I can't design with this picture like this. I will have to remove the background. So the best app for removing background is Photo Room. Okay, it's free, though it has pro version, but you can use the free version as well. Where is it? Photo Room. This is it. So I'm going to remove the background of that picture now, so that we can design with it. Get out of here, though. So, oh no, I'm a king. Shit. If you are still here, see I'm here. Some of you have started sleeping. You want to make daddy happy, you are start sleeping. You want to make mommy happy, you are start sleeping. Why now? All right, we are going to design now. All right, let's go to Pixllab as fast as possible. I'm here, Lord. I beg you. All right, want to design a birthday flyer. Let's have a plain background. Set your pixel. As I said, I always use 1.5 to 1.8. Now, I have this. Now, I have to think. Okay, look at the picture. Study your picture very well. Look at the picture you are given. Look at the colors it has. Look at the colors. There's gold, there is red, there is dark peach, there is black, there's brown. So these are the things you will put into consideration to choose color. Okay, I don't want to use manipulation for this design, so I'm just going to use a plain background. Let's start with white. Let me bring it in. As I said, you must understand what color means. Okay, color. White means purity, transparency, blah blah blah. Now, as I brought this image in, once you enlarge the size like this, the quality will be affected. The quality of the picture will be affected. So what you will do, anytime you will enlarge it or you will increase the size, you copy it. You see, look at the one I copied, look at the one I enlarged. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? Okay, so you can now delete that old one, then make do with this one. So okay, now layout. How am I going to place this? Is the background even okay? Because I'm designing for a royal person. Now color. Now it's like this background is looking too small for the design. Let me increase the pixel. Okay, that should be okay. I'm designing for a royal person. Now let me come here. I won't just use any color. That's why you have to understand the meaning of color. I've said from the beginning. If I'm using white, what does it signify? When we talk about royalty, now let's talk now about color. When we talk about royalty, what color comes to your mind? Type in the group. When we talk about royalty, what color comes to your mind? Because you are designing for a king. What color comes to your mind when we talk about royalty? Purple, okay. Red, okay. Okay. Red, that's good. Let's have it. We have gold. We have, yes, gold, purple. These are the main colors. These are the colors you are going to work with. You will not go and carry green to design for a king. Are we together? So these are the colors you work with now. Now let's go back to Pixllab. So we are working with what? Gold. We can work with purple. Let's have our background as purple. What's our purple? Let me tint it. Now, if I use this color like this, what comes to your mind? The background is too dull. It's just too dull. So you will not just use purple. Now, you must understand that in color, the color you all mention now, it doesn't mean that it must be the background. It can be the accent color. That is what you use to communicate. Like, okay, I make an anniversary flyer today. Where is that flyer? Can I see it? All right, this just something light. Okay, can you see? It can just be the accent. It must not be that the background will not be blue or it has to be purple. Do we get? So I can still use white for this background. All right, white. Maybe I will tint it a little bit. It's to tint it a little bit. All right, now my alignment. I'm not satisfied with this. All right, let me put it this way. When you bring image inside into your pixel, this is the place. Color filters. You can click on this place to hue. Then we have saturation. You can make it black. I'm going to increase this a little bit. Then we have your brightness. All right, increase this a little. Let me take this to 3. then contrast. It's not always compulsory. If the image is sharp enough, you can just do away with that. All right. So let's have this. What are we celebrating? Birthday for a royal king. Now, I can see, you can see the image here is cut out, right? There must be something you must be able to do to make sure that that place is not showing. Don't come and leave picture like this. All right, let's go. You are he. You are he. Now, so how do we source inspiration? Now, let's go to Pinterest now. As I said, now we are doing practical now. Okay, let's go to Pinterest. I will go to Pinterest. That's after I've prayed. But now I'm not praying. Okay. Give me, or you can just write birthday flyer design for royalty or for a king. You sometimes they do like say Pinterest sometimes they take kai. Which I type? Birthday flyer for a king, right? Or for royalty. Let me use royalty. For royalty. It's my color. Anyway, so sometimes you may not get what you want here. You can go to Instagram. Let's check Instagram. I saw something now. Look at this design. Are you seeing the color they use? Are you seeing the color? Can you see contrast? Let's continue. Let's go to where we are going. Please, when you are using Instagram to come and search, please have self-control. If not, you go and watch what you're not supposed to watch. No, sir, I did not tell you. Birthday flyer design for a king. Now, what for you, bro? Kings don't do the birthday, ne? So I'm not seeing anyone. Now, where it go cast for some people. You see why you didn't only goes back? All right. Now they want us to use our creativity here. They want us to use our creativity here. Are we together? Now, so design the view. You see, some people, many people, not be everybody. Now we are 9. It's okay. Let's continue. All right. Now let's go. I can decide to design this flyer now. You see, now I'm now left alone. Inspiration not there again now. Holy Spirit is my inspiration. Let me do something crazy now. I change this to black. Maybe. This was what I did in the morning. Or let me just leave the stroke. Then I'm going to copy this. Then cancel the color. That means this background will not go. All right, let's go back. So now let me work on the background. Let me manipulate the background a little bit. Let me purple, dark purple, using the principle I've given us. All right. let me bring in an image, background manipulation now. Now we are designing for a king. You don't design for a king and go and design, and your design looks like for even a slave design, like for a slave designer. I've taught us this, so I'm gonna be very fast about that. Wait, sorry. Okay. Purple. All right, let's go. No, let me make it a little bit thin. Let's bring in something. I don't even know what I want to bring in first, but let me check through my gallery. We are designing for a king. Oh, what should we bring in? What should we bring in? All right, should I go with this? Should I go with this? Should I go with this? That color is looking blurry. I mean, that image is looking blurry. Let's look for another image. Sometimes you'll be designing like this, you have to be praying. Huh? Let me look for another image. Look at this image now. Oh, Jesus, we have 18 minutes left. 18 minutes. I must by all means stop by 10. Stop by 10. Okay. Let me use this. It has a kingdom. That's why I'm using this. It has a kingdom. Let's take this to the back. Should be behind the king. Ooh. Let's reduce the opacity. Hey, this guy don't do watch film. Will not be Camelot with that. Alright, let me bring it here. Okay. Let's have this here. Right, so now let me say this. See, when you start designing, it will always not make sense. Yes. And some of you will be like, watching this guy they do now. Do sharp, now me will come out here. It will not always make sense. It will make sense. No. It will not always make sense. Okay? But you just have to trust the process. You have to trust the process. All right. Let's continue. So we have this. Now you lock it to avoid distraction. You lock it so that in case you want to pick other things. Now I'm gonna remember I'm manipulating the background. I can never turn back. Oh no, it's already too late. Where am I going to? Follow me. Please, you are going to redesign this and submit tomorrow. So no use and play. No use and play at all. Anybody that does not submit his own will be evicted from the group. It's as serious as that. So don't think we are playing. We're not playing here, man. So let's have it, eh? Okay, so I'm going to pick that again and copy it. Let me copy this. Sorry, mistake. This. What's going on here? Are you following me? It will not always make sense, all right? So now, let me stop there for now. Let me pick a. Now let's write happy birthday. My name now. My name. I always start with the name of the celebrant. King Emma. Or man, give me a name now. Somebody should give me a name, please. Some people have gone to sleep. Rich kids have gone to sleep. You see, we are left with 6 participants. Such is life. All right, let me use something has happened. Sorry, I have to minimize this and come again. Something has happened while I went back. All right, but I will trace it back. All right, let me use Adeyemi Emma the Creative. Ooh. Now these two, look at these two here. We have align, we have spacing, we have line spacing. Align is to, just like the arrangement, this one I can make to the center, then to this. That is what those things are for. Then spacing, letter spacing. Then you can also space the words if there are. Do we get? I'm not needing this. This is the one I need. Line spacing. The spaces between up and down space between the letters. All right. So let's choose a font. Go to font. Oh, I forgot to teach us how to download fonts. Okay, I'm going to do a short video and drop it by tomorrow morning, hopefully, on how to download font and import it. So which font am I using for this? Place flare? No. Since all right, let's go with this. Let's just try something. Now all my writings now will be on this side. Okay, now you can use your grade line so that to guide you. I will put this here. All my writings, no matter what I write, must not cross this line. So that I will not have one here, come and have one here, come and have one here. Alignment, all right? So let me move this a little bit. All right, so you can put it there, but you can just use to be checking this. All right, it's Royal Majesty. It's Royal Majesty. It's Royal Majesty. Majesty. Always lock your elements to avoid distractions. Let me use this font. I'm using 2 fonts for this design. And watch out. Let me use, should I use more straight? Yeah, use more straight. Royal Majesty. I will following. I be you don't dey sleep. It's Royal Majesty. Let me see whether how many of una see there. Okay, don't reduce to 5. Nice one. I beg, give last person one go, man, and let me know so that I go close door. It's Royal Majesty. Iman the Creative. Correct. Happy birthday now. Sorry, I'm supposed to copy that. Copy. Because I'm using the same font. Happy birthday. Now I can decide to use gold here. Let's see. Now I can pick color from the king. That was the attire of the king. I can pick this pen too. The king, the color I want to use. You can see, right? So let's use this. I can pick color from the king. All right. So we have this. I'm going to reduce it to sometimes even 15, then increase the spacing, then centralize it, take it up a little bit. Happy birthday, His Majesty. Let me change this color to this. Royal Majesty, Emma the Creative. Okay, so let me bring in some elements so that I can cover up this space, that cut out place from the picture. I'm just going to do something light. I'm not doing something very manipulative. Okay, let's use this. Can I try this? No, this won't do. Let me pick the other one. My phone is tired. Let me use this. What's going on with you, man? All right. Let's go with this. I'm gonna do it in such a way that it will cover up this cut out place. Let me mark it so that this is where I'm talking about. This place, you can see this place, right? It's cut out. So I have to do something to make sure that it's covered. Okay. So I can leave this like this. It's coming up, right? Let me slant it a little bit more. So that's all right. Now let me increase the saturation, the brightness, and this. Then we have this and this. We lock them. All right. You're coming up, right? If you are following me, say yes. Only 4 people remain. Nice one. Are you enjoying it? Wait, to the rest of now. Waiting the happen now. Sister Justina, you still here? Safeli, Fortune Patrick. I you just on your data. They one. Oh, they are not here. All right. Okay, so we have this. Then I can copy this and just place it somewhere else. Maybe somewhere like this. Right. Okay, so let's just make something simple. Now, I noticed the background manipulation we did scattered when I logged, when I left and came back. So I'm going to put it again. I'm going to put that again. So we have something like this. I can decide to leave it this way. I can decide to do another thing. I can decide to do a lot of things, but you just want to keep it simple. Just want to keep it simple. All right, so I can add. No, there's a text effect. I can just use quotes and just for design purpose. Though I can just, this one is not meant to be read. It doesn't make any sense. Just for, so I will copy and paste and paste and paste. All right, ask your question. Ask your question. So we have this. Let me align it. Let me use this. As I said, it's not meant to be read. Make it as tiny as possible. Can you see that? So it's not meant to be read. It's not for reading sake. Who you be? Who are you, please? I'm waiting for your question, please. Type it. I will see it once you send it in. I will break the jugular. Jugular. Who then be? Who then they? Can you see that? So it's not for, it's just for editing sake. Eh? So when anybody is asking you, you are not saying what the idea, and tell them, say, I know right and say, when you read them. Is your question ready? So you put the date, you can just put it somewhere. 6th. Let me just do something. No, we are not going deep. 04 1904 1950. Okay, don't too old. 1999. Oh, 2005, sorry. My bad. Put a point. Can increase the spacing. Now I'm going to add a little stroke to this. Remember our alignment. We must not exceed it. Let me reduce this a little bit. It's looking too big. Too big. I'm waiting for the person that asks if you can ask question. I'm waiting for you. I think I'm done with this design. We are doing introduction. I've even gone extra by myself. If you can design this one, you're supposed to cash out now. So now we have this. It's too close. Let me bring it down a little bit. Now to save your picture, you save it for better results. You save it as PNG, then default, ultra. I mean default. Sorry, PNG and ultra. I'm saving it. Who then be? Who then they? Jagula. Can I have your question? Because we have to close now. We are already out of time. It's not about. I showed you the one to download now. Fortunate, sir. Fortunate. Are you sir or ma? Please, by tomorrow, please, if you are in this call, make sure you put profile picture. Put profile picture that will know who is talking. So that I will not be calling you sir and you are a ma. All right. As for the Pixllab, I will drop it on the group. Maybe you can download it. You can download it. All right. So our picture is ready now. This is what we have from our Pixllab. Shit, there's something I'm seeing by the side. Let's go back. There's something I'm seeing that should not. Oh, all right. So we have it this way. This is just something simple. I don't want to. We are just starting out. Some things are not well aligned there, and it's affecting. Okay. Jesus. Hello, can you hear me? Jesus. I've actually been speaking to the air since. Jesus. I thought my mic was unmuted. Hey, sorry, I'm sorry. The network took me off, joined back, and I thought I was, hey, oh gosh. Do you enjoy tonight's class? Do you enjoy tonight's class? So we are done for tonight. We are done for tonight. And I'm even afraid, like what the network did to me right now. I'm not seeing the record again. Hey, Jesus. Over 2 hours. MTN. All right, so see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night rest. Thank you. Bye.